Every child, every generation is a product of their times. And this is certainly true for the Net generation, often referred to as Generation Y. These children were born from the late 1970s to the late 1990s. Growing up in relative affluence in many parts of the world, with abundant attention from family and friends, this generation is strong-minded, self-confident, and sometimes rather self-centered. Many Generation Y children in more affluent societies have fewer brothers and sisters than in previous generations, or are only children, and they are often quite spoilt and protected by their parents. In China, for example, these children are known as little emperors. In general, Generation Y is better dressed, better fed, and better looked after than previous generations. The downside is that many of this generation are not used to standing on their own 2 feet. Largely due, of course, to being the first generation to grow up with computers and the internet, this generation is well informed and technologically savvy. While older generations are still getting used to sending emails, members of Generation Y are competent and constant users of mobile phones, instant messaging, music downloads, and social networking sites, and are used to multitasking, using different technologies at the same time and switching between tasks. They are creative, publishing their own blogs, websites, videos, and music. And they are part of a global online community with access to information and other young people from all over the world. Consumer culture is another defining characteristic of Generation Y. Its members are financially more secure than previous generations who have had to get used to consumerism. In India, for example, where half of the population is under 25, young people no longer see a good education and a permanent job as their main aim in life. As the service industry booms, so young people are learning to adapt to a more flexible, easygoing job culture, where jobs are changed on a regular basis and where money is the prime motivation. Money that can be used to buy consumer products such as cars and electronic equipment.